2026 Dokkan Battle Ultimate Beginner's Guide just for you guys because Dokkan Battle has changed a lot of things during this 10th year anniversary. A lot of things got shifted around, a lot of new things came into the game. If you are new to Dokkan Battle, this is the best place for you to get all of your knowledge. If you're a returning player or a veteran player, you might learn a thing or two. But if you haven't played the game in a while, you're basically a brand new player to the game because they changed a lot of things, especially with one of these recent updates that they did with reversals. So stay tuned. We're going to get to all of it. Before we get into the content, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's get into what is new in Dokkan Battle. All right, so when you start your game and you go through the tutorial, you will come across this screen right here. This is the very first thing that will pop up when you get done with your entirety of the tutorial. Yes, tutorial is mind-boggling, it's boring, it's stupid, but here we are. It gets even worse because the game kind of locks you out of all content. So you're gonna start right here, complete the tutorial, and you get 5 Dragon Stones. You get all the other units that you need in order to start doing the missions. So once you do that, you come off of here. You should have some rewards. Go ahead and collect those. Whenever you start the game, there's always very different. But the things that stay the same is this Goku, this Vegeta, the new manga Goku. He might be forever in here. This and some of these wallpapers, they are pretty much staples here. But the first thing you want to do is not do that. You want to hit the menu and you want to go to data linking and backup. As you can see, this is a fresh account. What you want to do is you basically just want to set up a data link. So you basically want to set that up. And I'm just going to click on this, assume there's nothing there. And then we're going to go over here, click out. And when you do that, you automatically get 15 Dragon Stones over here on the corner side. 20. Sorry, it's 20 Dragon Stones. Wait, are you getting 30 now? When did he start doing that? So now it's 30? Okay, now it's 30 Dragon Stones. It used to be 20, 15, 20. Now it's 30. That's crazy. So that's a buff already off top. So what is the first thing you want to do when you pretty much get done linking your account? You want to click on the little Gohan over here in the bottom left-hand corner. You want to click him, and it literally tells you what to do. It says undergo training. Training is going into your box. Doing that is probably just hitting team right over here. And you want to hold press your character. You want the top right, you want to hit growth. And right here, you want to hit training, biggest day, training. Then you come here, it tells you what to do. We cannot train this Goku, so we will go over here and we will try with Chaozu. The first thing you want to do when you get a new SSR, by the way, there's a bunch of rarities in the game. You have NR, SR, SSR, UR, and LR. 6 rarities. You only care about the SSR, the TUR, and the LR. There are some SRs that are in the story modes that you guys do want to keep track of, but those are the story modes where you get free-to-play characters and you awaken them all the way up to their final stage. But for this particular purpose, this is an SSR. We're going to hit the lock button. That's the first thing you want to do. Locking the character means you will not sell them, trade them, or get rid of them any kind of way. Locking them is making sure you don't accidentally get rid of them. Top right, growth. As you can see, they also give you the growth path up here at the very top. So as you can see, you will have Chaozu with SSR, which he already is. You go to training. For this purpose, you would go over here. Now, where it says the bottom right training location, you can change your training location. I think this is a mission to just switch it to something else. You can hit auto. Auto is not the correct way for resources to do this, but we're going to do this right here. As you can see, Chaozu has done his training, and now he is level 80, and it's telling you right there, there goes all the rarities. I'm so mad that I got done explaining that because they just did it right here. NR, SR, SSR, UR, LR. And LR being obviously the biggest boost. And it pretty much tells you everything you need to know about awakening character. Boom. So now you got some missions completed. And right here where it says Z Awaken, you can hit Z Awaken right there. And boom, you're Z Awaken. And your last stage is to do your Dokkan Awaken, but they will give you more things, you know, to progress on that. Now I'm going to switch to my main account and we're going to go over a lot more stuff. So let's talk about the hidden potential system. I'm going to be using Super Saiyan 4 Int Gogeta as the example. He's not Easy 80 yet, and that's something else we'll talk about later on in the video. But this is what a 55% unit looks like. You basically have all of these paths that you need to hit in order to unlock the true potential of this character. So in order to unlock these nodes right here with the little symbol, you need another copy of this character. So if you summon on the banner and you get multiple, you will see blue dots pop up and then you'll be able to, you know, drop down the hidden potentials. Now, anytime you pull a character, the first node always goes bottom right, always bottom right. This unlocks your character's true powerful potential. It's always the bottom right. After you pull more than one, you will go over here to 2. This is 2. When you get your second copy, 79%, you will hit this node right here, and then you will fill out the rest. These is where you can kind of get, you know, the additional passives that'll appear. Let's go over this real quick since we're here. Additionals is the number of great chances that your character can do an additional super or additional attack. Additional attack, additional super. Hold on, my mom's calling me. That's weird. And this over here is the chance that your character can crit. Now, crit basically removes the issue of your character being able to attack a unit that is disadvantaged to. Like, since we're talking about Int, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he's Int. Int is weak to physical. So if he attacks a physical unit and he crits, it basically gets rid of the entirety of the disadvantage point. Or if a character already has super effective against all types, then you don't really need crit. But there's that. And of course, this is dodge. It says evasion, but dodge. Dodge is always a controversial thing in the community. Always give your character a chance to dodge. Now, I just said that, and I'm glad I did say that, because there's one character, not really one, but there's one that comes to mind right now that just came out not too long ago, and this is manga physical Piccolo. I just said give all your characters, for the most part, all characters in Dokkan Battle needs at least 3 dodge, except when a character has something like this, needs to be hit to build up. And it says right here, for every attack received, this manga Piccolo gets attack and defense 16%. So you will not give this particular character any dodge. This is the first unit in my entirety of playing this game that I've never given dodge to. He doesn't have any dodge at all. Another character that is also, you should not give him dodge, but the game forces you to, is Int LR Super Saiyan 4 Full Power Goku. That's another subject for another day. But there are characters that need to be built a certain way to do certain things. You just have to be mindful of the passives. Like for Super Saiyan Vegeta, that came out last year, he wants to be able to have additionals because he builds up and he stacks. Stacking characters always need an additional chance to do a super attack. So that's the hidden potential system right there in a nutshell. So now moving off of hidden potential systems, because the game is going to force you to do that in your panel missions, which is why I brought that up, because you're going to have to, you know, complete the panel missions to get the free-to-play Saiyan Saga team to progress in the game. So I wanted to touch on the hidden potential system because the game is going to make you do it anyway. So now that we're done with that, let's go over to what is the first thing you should do in Dokkan Battle. So obviously you want to do your panel missions. You want to basically knock out all the panel missions that is in the beginner tab. This is intermediate, this is advanced, and this is expert. But you want to really get the beginner guide stuff out the way, because it unlocks the game for you. As you can see, all of this is locked until, well, I think everything but the Dragon Ball story and the event. But quest mode, quest Dokkan story is locked. Ultimate Clash is locked. I think Baton Battle is locked. World Tournament and Portal of Memories. They're all locked. After you progress in the panel missions tab, everything will start opening up. The game forces you to learn how to play the game before you can progress. Okay, I just cannot overstate that enough. I probably should have showed you guys on the other account, but you need to know that you cannot progress any further until you do the panel missions. Once you get far enough, I think it's the third panel mission that you do that you unlock quest mode. You want to complete quest mode. Quest mode is how you get a lot of Dragon Stones for free. Because basically you will start here, Area 1, a gloomy parallel world. And this is Dokkan's original story. This has nothing to do with the anime and how you know it. Basically, you will come in here, you will click this stage. You will always select Z hard right there. You will have your team. Before you progress any further, make sure auto map down here at the bottom where I'm tapping, make sure auto map and auto battle is selected. Make sure it's green. If it's grayed out like this, make sure you hit boom, boom. Green is going to auto. And you're going to do that from this stage. And then you're going to knock everything out. When it says cleared at the top left-hand corner, that lets you know you have cleared every single stage in all of these. Every single area has like subcategory stages. Since we're here in the Dokkan story mode, I also want to point out that you have green gems and blue gems. You want to be able to grind those up so you can go into the whoa. All right, barbershop real quick. If you see Elder Kais, grab them. Elder Kais, Supreme Kais, grab them. They're needed to Dokkan Awaken characters. All right, when you see those, you got to grab them immediately. The store refreshes every single often. This just threw my whole entire mind off. But the barbershop, since we're in the barbershop, let's talk about barbershop real quick. You want to grab all of the medals because they all awaken characters. You want to grab, Princess Snake is pretty good, but you want to grab all of the awakening medals. So Gregory, Mr. Popo, Mew, Taito. I know he's a Dragon Ball character. I think he fought Roshi in a tournament. I can't remember. Don't hold me to that. Kami, Master Shin. You want to grab these because these are awakening medals that you need for characters. Anytime you see Elder Kai and Supreme Kai, grab them. Elder Kais are the most important awakening medal in the entire game. The second one is Supreme Kai. But you'll end up having more Supreme Kais than you will Elder Kais, because Elder Kais, for some reason, Dokkan gives those to a lot of characters that need to Dokkan Awaken. And on the Zenny shop, you need obviously Zenny, which is right here at the very top, to come in here and actually buy certain things. I always recommend every day this resets. So in 11 hours and 15 minutes, you want to grab the gravity chamber. This is the best training. It's the best training area in the entire game. There are some that are better than this, but this is the most common one you can buy. You get 5 of those a day. You want to come in here and you want to grab your turtle shells. Every day you can buy 10. You just do it one time. Boom, 10. 10. There you go. Elder Kai and Supreme Kai. Now the other medals, you can come in here and buy as many as you want, but I would only recommend buying what you need. Gregory is probably the most important out of all of these. It's Gregory and I think Master Roshi. Those are the 2 most important medals you want to get. Now let's go over treasure. So treasure, there's a lot of free to play story mode missions that you can grind certain elements in the game where you can then come here and trade those in for rewards. Like again, that goes to Elder Kai. Elder Kais are so important. Dokkan is giving you a lot of ways to grind for them, but somehow you will always run out. This is the new Dragon Ball Daima story stuff where you can get 2 new free-to-play characters that are very good. And you can get other things in here as well. I just want to show you guys the shop because the shop is Very important. There are characters that would not awaken, Dokkan awaken, unless you get certain things. Like for instance, this one, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta medals and Beerus medals. You can only get them by grinding up a story mode and getting pudding. Then you got radishes, then you got the Hercule badge. Oh, wait, whoa. Again, I'm so glad I'm looking at this right now. That's a whole separate thing. This is tied to baton battle. We might be going over baton battle. Yeah, anytime you do anything in the game, always check back here to see if you have treasures. This is from the, let's go over here. Show you guys challenge, and you want to find Super Battle Road. This is Extreme Super Battle Road, but you want to find Super Battle Road and Extreme Super Battle Road, because when you clear a stage, you can go back to the shop and go back, and you can basically exchange the battle masteries for a reward. Now, I think this is the regular Super Battle Road where you can get Elder Kais, well, Grand Kais, that you can pretty much level up your super attacks. And then you can get this right here to get stickers, character slots, stamina, Elder Kais, and Hercule statues. I recommend never touching Hercule statues unless you have bought every single thing out of these stores and all you have left is a Hercule statue. But blue gems that you get from the story mode, I don't know how we got off of that, but the story mode section right here, you want to go down and you can get Elder Kais right there. Elder Kais, you can level up any character's super attack with Elder Kais. For example, let me change this to special attack level. You want to get the max level, bottom left hand corner where you see me tapping with the little blue circle. You want to get this all the way up to its max potential. So for example, let me scroll down. I'm pretty sure I have some characters down here that I have not touched just yet. There goes a Zamasu right there. Is there? Ooh. Let's go with this, because y'all don't have an easy way to grind up your SA. So SA is short for super attack. You're gonna hear that a lot in the Dokkan community. But right here where it says training partners and the Z right there, you want to select this, and this is where you can pretty much level up the special attack. Now, you're going to have a lot of different ways to do this. If they ever give us a straight up SSR grindable Nappa, this will change, because they just changed a lot of things when it comes to reversal. We're going to get to that because I have a character that I was saving just for this video. But right here with the Elder Kai, this is the sleeping dozing Kai. As you can see, you have a 30% chance to get one level up. The purple ones right here, this is for every character in the game. Does not matter. If you have these purple Elder Kais, they are for every character in the game. The AGL Grand Kais, this is only for AGL attribute characters. As you can see, this bad boy, well, Nappa and Vegeta, they are extreme AGL. So we can use the extreme AGL, well, not extreme AGL, but the AGL Elder Kais right there. Grand Kais. Gotta get your Kais in the right order of my remembrance. But that's how you want to do that. You always want to make sure that these essays are at the absolute peak. And also, since we are right here, let me go and explain. Well, actually, we can use Trunks and Broly to explain this in the easiest way possible. So as you can see, their super attack is at 15 out of 20. Right here, this Trunks, which is the exact same unit, just at its SSR form. So you can see it goes from Trunks, the Z Awaken, to the UR Trunks. It's still not a TUR yet. It is not a TUR. When you Dokkan Awaken to Super Saiyan, Broly, and Trunks, then it becomes a TUR. Then you Dokkan Awaken again, and it becomes an LR right there. And as you can see, since it is in the tree, it is now 100% guaranteed to level up that super attack. This is a very new change they just gave us, and it's the best update possible. I will not explain what was going on before because it has nothing to do with right now. Just know it's so much easier to grind up free-to-play characters in today's meta. This recent update just came. For example, I was saving this just for this. Okay, I didn't get any more. Dang it, I think I used them all already. But basically, I want to show you guys this in real time. So if you have a free-to-play character, this is the only way this is going to work. A free-to-play character, you will go into their story mode. You will scroll all the way down. Right here, it tells you the rewards at the very bottom. Pay attention to those as well. But right here, it tells you if you complete this stage, you have a chance to get a copy of that Zamasu. You always want to use LRs in these free-to-play story missions. Always go with LRs. You want to go to LRs, then you want to go with TURs. As you can see, I think this is time travelers and they're all category boosted as well. And how you know that is that, for one, they show the blue shiny synergy around them, letting you know that they are characters that do meet the requirements to get the boost. Also, it's a little eye right there that'll tell you everything. This is the stage breakdown where you can see everything you need to see. Here goes the copy of Zamasu. Here goes the first TUR stage medals. And then here are the Dokkan Awaken LR medals right there. But you want to scroll down and it just shows you that, you know, you go from SSR to TUR. This is the TUR. And then from TUR, you go to LR right there. And it just tells you, you know, LR Zamasu Goku will reach greater heights. Right here, the more characters from the time travelers category on your team, the higher the chances you are obtaining bonuses. So that's why you see the blue aura going around these cards. You will hit this, and of course, you will use a support memory. There are 3 now that give you bonus rewards. The one everybody will have access to is Oolong, and the game will tell you about that as you progress. But we're going to let this stage run because I want to get this in the video showing you guys the process of farming free-to-play characters in Dokkan Battle. I'm going to let this run. I'm going to come back and we're going to continue with the guide. All right. So now the stage is complete. And now we will just press through. Boom, boom, boom. You see, we got 1 guaranteed drop. But the 2 greens that say bonus, those 2 right there, those either came from our power level or they came from the point of us just bringing the extra bonus characters. Now, again, with the free-to-play new update, not free-to-play, but it's best for the free-to-play method. Now you see, we have the blue paths that have opened up. Here we go with the hidden potential system, showing its face yet again. These are the blue paths. You can either click up here at the very top where the locks are, or you can just go right to that node. So you can go right here and you can plug in your newly attained character. Again, this is the new update that just came through. So wonderful, so much easier to get free-to-play characters awakened, unlocked, and ready to go. Now, the bottom right-hand corner, you see where it says activate all, where I'm tapping. You will click activate all. There go all of your nodes. You'll click OK. Boom. It unlocks all the paths for you. The only thing that it does not do is all of the bright, shiny stars that you have over here. So you want to zoom in. And right here, you guys can see, I think his super easy A was, you know what? Let's actually pull up his super easy A information. Yeah, so for this guy, you kind of want crit and dodge on him. That's what you kind of want. You kind of want crit and dodge for this guy right here. Go there, and then you do crit again, crit, dodge, and then over here, top right. So right here, slightly raises attack when AGL attacks STR. So basically, since this character is an STR character, he's strong against physical. So this would just give more damage towards that, or you can opt in for slightly raises the super attack power. Any additional effects of the super attack will not change. The higher the skill level, the more additional power. We will go with that. So now the character is rainbow, signified with the rainbow glow right there, meaning that the potential is 100% given to him. Everything is unlocked. Now, to progress even further, you have the EZA Awakening. This basically makes all characters stronger than what they previously were. So they just get new passives. So for example, this is the base hit right here. You don't really see anything, but we go over here to the Dokkan info section. This is pretty much what you'll see. Now, this is the pre-EZA. So this is what you're looking at right now on the iPad screen right there. But then this particular website doesn't really show it that well. I don't know why he went with that change. We're gonna go to teams, categories. Let's go time traveler since he leads time traveler. Boom. And let's go to Zamasu Goku. So this is the base. And then when he EZAs, you see that slight change. So in base, his leader skill is time travelers, HP, attack and defense 77%. And then when you go to EZA, it goes up to 100%. And then right here, everything kind of slightly went up. Now the super EZA is a new thing that dropped last year, where if characters have already EZA'd, they can go even further beyond to super EZA. As you can see, only the passive changes. There are no changes to the leader skills on super EZAs, and there is no change to the 12 key or the 18 key. Everything stays the same, but the passive, as you can see, goes crazy right there. So super EZAs, a very great thing to do in the game. Some of them, the free to play characters, to get them to super EZA, they're a lot easier than the Dokkan Fest characters or LRs that get super EZAs. Way easier to do them than it is on the other side there. So I definitely want to put that into this guide as well. Now, we talked about what to do when it comes to summoning. Oh man, when it comes to summoning, okay, this is also a big topic. I want to go and pretty much talk about this in detail because summoning has changed for the first time in Dokkan Battle. Like they literally went to bat and just changed everything. They changed the game basically. All right. When it comes to summoning, the best times to summon, listen to me, because I don't have a way to show this, but the best time to summon is the Dokkan Fest, not Dokkan Best, the Dokkan Battle Anniversary, which now is in January. The Golden Week, which is in May. Then we have the new GDC, the Global Dokkan Celebration. Then you have the TDC, which is the new Transcendent Dokkan Celebration. And then what we have right now in the game is basically probably for now on going to be the end of the year banner. Now they do this in, I think, 7 Deadly Sins, Grand Cross, where they have like an end of the year banner and they kind of put all the best characters on here. We don't know, like Dokkan just started this last year. The banners were not this good. These banners are the best banners in Dokkan Battle history because you get every character, every strong character released this year on one banner. This guy, if you do not look at Goma, this was the best character in the game until Goma came. Then you have basically LR Mega Shenron. Again, the best villain character until Goma came. And then of course, this is the 10th anniversary LR Vegito, the 10th anniversary LR Gogeta. Then you have the worldwide unit from last year, also worldwide from last year. Then you have these guys, Vegeta and Trunks, just easy aid, and they are very good. Then you have TUR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who finally easy aid. Then you have another character that has a super easy aid that just came out during the GDC, and another TUR. These two are the second anniversary character units. Second anniversary. And they just received their super easy A. So if you get a super old character that does not have a super easy A yet, they are very good. Hold on to them because you don't know what you're going to get. And that's basically the banner. So if you look at this, you have 3 Super Saiyan 4 characters on this list. Now, we'll go to the Carnival banners. Carnival characters are just as important as Dokkan Festival characters. I probably should go over that real quick, just because we're talking about summoning and banners. These are Dokkan Fest characters. You will know this when you pull them on the banner, but Dokkan Fest LRs are supposedly the best characters you can obtain in the game. It's Dokkan Fest LRs, Carnival LRs, and then you have your Dokkan Fest TURs. Then you have regular banner TURs. Banner units are just characters that just come out with a new character that's supposed to support them, but they probably don't in most cases. I think Dokkan has now gotten back to when they drop a new character, that character is supposed to buff the character they come out with, but it's kind of hit and miss. So I just had to explain that. But characters like this, which is why I have my box separated. By the way, if you want to separate your box and put tags on them, this is what your box looks like without a tag. This is what it looks like with a tag. I have ADHD. I need stuff to be clean, and I need to know where my stuff is when I go to look for it. So all the Dokkan Festival characters, I put this tag on them to kind of keep them in this neat little box. Over here, I have coin LRs. So this is the Carnival LRs. They have a teal coin, and the yellow coin LRs, they have a yellow coin LR. That's why we call them yellow coin LRs. But they are all over here. Then I have a separate tag for 200% leader skills, because 3 years ago, Dokkan introduced 200% leader skills. Like, leader skills just keep changing, and even this year, they added an extra 20% on top of that. So I just need all my 200% leaders over here. I need to be able to, get to them real quick, build my team, and go. You have a section for World Tournament characters, because when World Tournament comes around, you do have World Tournament characters right there. And then all the free-to-play characters you can get in the game. I think I might have to update this list, but that's just something for me to play around with to make sure that I have all of them. But that's basically how it goes right there. So let's get back over here. So now that we established what banners to summon on, well, what time to summon on, let me just quickly show you the banners. So this is what an anniversary banner could look like. We're almost at the 11th anniversary mark, and some of these characters will not be on there, and then some might. So for example, you have the 10th year anniversary, you have a worldwide download celebration character, you have a 9th anniversary character, you have another worldwide character right here for 2023, 2024. You have an 8th year anniversary character. You have a 7th year anniversary character. You have another worldwide download celebration character from 2022, I think, or 21. I think 21. Real quick, when do you come out? Yeah, 21. All right, 21. You're 23, right? Make sure I got my dates right. Yeah, you're 23, and then you're 2024. Okay. Wait, are you 2020? Yeah, you're 2020. Okay. So worldwide 2020, 2021, 2023, 2024. Like, that's this batch of characters. And then if you go and look at the 2nd anniversary banner, you will get, where is Vegeta? There he is. Now you have 10th anniversary LR, worldwide, 9th anniversary, worldwide. Then you have 8th year, 7th year. It's Tanabata. That's a Tanabata LR, which is no longer, when you hear me say worldwide and Tanabata, Those two things don't exist anymore because Dokkan just changed all that this year. So then you have worldwide again. Then you have a 6-year anniversary right there. So now that you understand those, now let me show you the new global Dokkan anniversary banners. Oh, Saiyan Day. Saiyan Day is another banner you want to summon on, but you could pass on Saiyan Day and be okay. You can pass on it. Give me a little while. This is Golden Week, by the way. These are Golden Week banners. This year was kind of a pass unless you wanted those characters. Hit was very good for the time he came out. Very good. It's gonna take me a little while to get the GDC. I think we're coming up on it. Okay, it's right. It should be the next page. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Because I want to put these banners side by side. And then this one. Okay. So these were the global Dokkan banners. Global Dokkan celebration banners. As you can see, you have the blue Goku. You have the new AGL on Gogeta that just came out a couple of months ago. So again, this guy dropped in January, I think. Was it? No, it had to be February when he came out. Yeah, February the 15th is when he came out. But basically, he came out during the anniversary. And now they're back. Is it July? Yeah, July. So if you get unlucky during the anniversary, don't worry. Global Dokkan Celebration will have your back because this is the new format. So you have this guy. So 10th anniversary Global Dokkan Celebration, 10th anniversary LR. Here they go again. The worldwide units from 2024. Then you have Beast from the 9th anniversary. Then you have these guys from worldwide. Tanabata. This is other Tanabata LR. I forgot to mention that the first time around, but this is a Tanabata LR. Again, it doesn't exist anymore. 7th anniversary. I don't know when these two guys came out. I can't remember if it was a New Year's thing. It doesn't really matter when it came out. These two guys got super easy A's during this time period. Then over here on the Carnival LR banners, this is where it gets crazy. These two units were on the 10th anniversary. I didn't cover them at the 10-year anniversary because I was going to reach them right here. But you have the new Carnival LR on the Global Dokkan Battle Celebration. Global Dokkan Celebration. Yeah. You get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is top three best unit in the game. You could argue. Yeah, you can argue he's top 3. Him, my boy, my favorite character of the entire Dragon Ball universe. This Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in the Cell games. This is by far my most favorite character. If you ever come to my page and you see anything Super Saiyan 2 Gohan related, just know no one in this community is more hyped for a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan than me. Everybody else is a fraud. No one is more excited about a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan than me. There is no one. If you see anybody else that is, they're a fraud. I'm the only one out here. I'm the only one. This is the only guy that makes me spend money in the game. I am fully free to play, but if I see him and I can't pull him, it's time to pay for him. But yeah, him, these three right here. Moving forward, this will be your headline units. Moving forward. So if you get, shafted during the anniversary, don't worry. The Carnival LR banner should shake you back. So Gogeta, Gohan, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. These are like some of the best LRs you can get in the game. Everything else over here is old. 1, 2, 3 finally got easy A's, but this guy you can't really use. So I'm gonna point that out there. Oops, I lost. Oh my gosh. Whoops, I messed up, chat. Hold up. I ain't messed up. I messed up big time. But that's basically how you want to look at it. That's how you want to gauge it. Now, right now at the end of the year, again, the best banners in Dokkan Battle history. This is just incredible. Let me look up the Carnival side, because on the other banner, you did have STR Rose, Frieza, and this STR Vegeta. Then you had like Broly, Zamasu. This guy was not on there, I don't believe. But if you look at this banner, again, top 3, top 5. These two during the 10th anniversary and still, they are not good. The leader skills are good, but them themselves, a lot to be desired. This guy, he's just reliable and useful, and he's consistent. Super Saiyan 3 Goku is the most important LR to come out during the 10th anniversary. I knew right away, and I said it so many times, he leads Great Ape Power, which is all characters that use any type of power in the Great Ape form, right? So look at this. You have Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This got Easy 8 during the beginning of the year. Then you have the newly Easy 8 a couple of months ago, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Then you have this new Wrath Broly that came out. He's pretty good. The main reason for this was this guy. We knew Daima Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku was coming. And if we're lucky, we would get adult Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku either in the 11th anniversary or the new GDC celebration that is coming up next summer. So one of those two slots, we'll definitely get that guy, but you kind of want him, this guy, because of he leads Great Ape Power. Guess who is also going to get a Super Easy A eventually? These 4th year anniversary characters. This guy, this Gohan, who sucks, he's going to get an Easy A hopefully during the 11th anniversary. Baby just made the cut. These two guys Easy A during the anniversary. So they're here. This guy cannot get a Super Easy A, unfortunately, unless Dokan finally starts doing all characters. But then these two guys, they're on the banner currently. You can pick them up. This guy got an Easy A, but just like this Super Baby 2, you can't use them everywhere. So I hope that me going over these banners explains to you guys like kind of like when to summon, how you want to summon. But with all the new changes, I just had to go over the banners, the characters, what you want to look for, things like that. Now let's talk about the best way to summon on these banners. Well, you have a chance to pull a brand new character for free if you do the missions. So this new thing came out during Golden Week called Seriously Serious All Out Battles. What they do is they give you a, difficult-ish stage. All you have to do is clear it and you get tickets. Those tickets are used on the brand new banner that just dropped. The other thing that they have given us, which I'm going to have to comb through, not too much, but right here, Dokkan Day. Dokkan Day is the best day of the month, and we get 2 of these. So every 14th and 29th, leading up to the next recycle, is Dokkan Day. What is Dokkan Day? Dokkan Day is basically another reason for them to give us 2 more free-to-play tickets to go summon on the brand new banner that just released. So just like Seriously Serious, Dokkan Day is another way to get free tickets, and it's super easy to do. Also, all characters have link levels, and this is the best stage to do link leveling. Also, they give us a reward boost. So right now we're at 3, we get 5. And right here it says that our stamina restoration time is shortened from 5 minutes to 3 minutes. So every 3 minutes, we get our stamina back. Well, we get stamina back refueled. But this, and Seriously Serious, a lot of players in the community have gotten brand new characters and they never had to waste their Dragon Stones. Dokkan Day is my favorite day. Matter of fact, Dokkan Day is coming up very soon. Oh snap, Dokkan Day is Saturday. Hey, I love Dokkan Day. I have some characters that need to get to link level 10. So I'm gonna save my link leveling grinding for Saturday. That means I have 3 days to get my box in order so I can get the Dokkan Day grinding going on. Yes, sir. Fantastic additions to this year. Hopefully they will continue to move forward with this, because I think like Dokkan is doing everything they can to make sure that people are engaged and they stay into the game. Like this stuff right here, this is the best way to get people who will not log in for whatever reason to log in, do these missions, summon a new banner, hopefully get the new character, and then just keep playing the game. But there's no telling what the next year is going to bring us. But this is a very welcome change. Now, I want to explain power level. Power level is a very, very, very important thing that they put in Dokkan Battle. And I'm so glad they are finally changing how they calculate the power level, because the power level system is so trash. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but to get to my profile at the very left-hand corner, you see what his rank says 559. Also, this is my brand new account that I just started a couple of months ago, because I had to get rid, I had too many accounts. So now I'm just focused on this one Dokkan Battle account. And I told my chat, this will only be the only account you will ever see from now on. I do have a bad habit of restarting accounts, blah, 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 blah. But you know, I'm locked in on just this one account. So if you see a whole lot of things going on, like a lot of veteran players will probably point this out, like, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about, because I'm this rank, just, you know, shut up. Like, I'm building up this account. But right here, as you can see, my power level is 336,524. What calculates currently to the power level is how many characters you have Dokkan Awakened, how many stages you have cleared, how many link skills at max level you have, and then all the hidden potential nodes. We just went over hidden potential system, so you guys know. When it comes to link levels at link level 10, then Goku was all, yeah. So you have these. All of these start at level 1. They go from level 1 to level 10. When they're level 10, they are gold and at their max potential. There is one link in the entire game that's absolutely very important. You must get the link level 10. That's Big Bad Bosses. My LR Mega Shenron already has his. But Big Bad Bosses is attack and defense 25% for all villain characters that have this. And you can kind of see how many characters have that in my box currently. And these are all the characters in the game that have the Big Bad Bosses link in the entire system. Very important. Very, 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 very important. Now let me show you guys the new changes that are coming to the power level system, because that is more important. Because it's cool that, you know, we have this currently, but at some point, I do not know when they're going to do this, but some point they're going to change this. I am going to go to the truths page and I'm going to type in power level. Hopefully the new guide that we're going to get, the new update, here it is. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Truth. Here it is right here. So, well, not here. Here. Okay. So this is the changes to the power level system and how they're going to start doing things. When you clear stages on normal difficulty, hard, Z hard, super, super 2, and super 3. Oh snap, and Dokkan Awakened characters are getting from 1 to 150? Okay, hold on, sorry. So every rank you reach, one rank equals plus 100. So I'm at 559. So I'm going to get 5,000 like that. You're going to get 5,000 power level points. Hidden potential nodes are still 1. So every node is plus 1. Link skills at max level. One skill gives you 1,000 points. So they're still putting a lot of stock into link leveling. The new thing, the rank reach, this is new. I'm sorry. This is new. So obviously, but this is the new one. So every time you reach a new rank, you get plus 100. The hidden potential and link levels, that's still the same. Sorry. But the new stage clear. So the rank reach and the stage clear, these are new. Excuse everything I just said. These are new. So every stage clear, this is what we're most excited about, because if we go back to here and we go over here, let's go over to challenges and let me scroll down to like seriously serious. Boom. That's Super 3. That is Super 3. If you clear that stage once, you get 500 plus points added to your total account balance. Well, not account balance, but you know, power level. So think about that. 5,000, 100, 100, 100. Like everybody's power level is probably going to explode whenever they add this new update into the game. But this is going to help you out a lot. And why is power level so good? Well, because they give you bonuses throughout the entire game. So one of the best daily activities you can do is scroll down and you go to the turtle school. It says once per day. When you get your power level up to a certain spot, it then gives you the ability to attempt it a second time. The other very important one is this one, the hidden potential nodes. You can also only do this once. And it's available every 7 days, but you can do this once. If you get your power level up, you can do it twice. And if you grind Dokkan Festival medals, which is a never ending loop under the growth tab, like right here, we come here, we do this entire event. If your power level is up, you have extra increased drops to get more Dokkan Festival medals. This also applies to the free to play characters as well. Getting their medals, getting the drops. And wait, they're going to add the power level to the scouter. This is something, Chad, this has been out for a while. They're adding our power level to the scouter at the very top. Oh my gosh. Okay, look, so if you can look right here, rank 559, you see the new smooth right here, which is to let everybody know it's a new account. They're going to move the XP and the stamina down and put the power level right here, probably next to our name. Oh, bro, that is going to be wow. So you never have to go tap the profile. You always see what your power level is going to be. That's amazing. And they removed the 999 rank up cap. So now it's going from 999 to 2000. And until the beginning of the 11th anniversary, we plan to gradually reduce the app size on storage. So that's something else that they have going on in the game. Okay, so what else do we need to talk about before we wrap up this guide? Easy A's. Easy A's are right over here. They're called Z battles, but you want to knock out your Easy A's. It's very self-explanatory what these Easy A medals are for and who they are for, because the characters are laid right there on your face. We also have this thing called sub Easy A's. Let me see if I can find one real quick. I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of these sub Easy A's in here somewhere. Wait, Raccoon and Goldo, I just got them not too long ago. Boom. These guys have a sub Easy A. They use the Dokkan Festival Captain Ginyu medals. So when you beat this Easy A stage, you have to go back and grind these medals in the level system right here. So let's go to Captain Ginyu. Well, he has a key that you need. By the way, that's a great way to explain keys in the game. So the portal of memories is to go back into the game and play events that are not currently available. So right now I have this Shadow Dragon thing that I can pretty much do these stages and get free Dragon Stones, by the way. I can get free Dragon Stones just by completing these story missions. Matter of fact, every stage in the game, when you clear it one time, you get guaranteed 1 Dragon Stone. For the story missions, when you clear one, well, you want to clear everything on Z hard so you can clear the normal. That means you'll get 2 Dragon Stones instead of 1. Always remember that. But that's the portal of memories. You can access that right here on the right hand corner. Let's talk about the Dragon Ball stories. Now, this is something new they did a couple of years ago. where they basically take a bunch of free-to-play stories and they repurpose them in here, and they give them animated little sections in the story. But these are what happened in the anime in the story. As you can see, I still have a new stage to do. I have to sit down and knock all this stuff out, but I'm just a very busy content creator. Like, I'm always trying to hurry up and get a lot of things out and play a whole lot of other games. But as you can see, there's a lot of things in here that you want to do. All of these are Dragon Stones. All of these are free-to-play characters for the most part. And once you tap in, it'll pretty much tell you everything. This is one of the newest ones that just came out. You have Dragon Ball GT, and then you have Dragon Ball movies. Again, all of these all of these story stages give you a free-to-play character. You definitely want to do those. Speaking of free-to-play characters, you have the Dragon Ball story, and then you have story over here that still has some Dragon Ball characters over here. Like this LR Nova Shenron, he just came out. I think I have mine done and ready to go. This is the first time we've been able to grind an LR straight up. Like, none of that awakening bull crap. It's just straight up LR, and he has his exclusive orbs that go into the hidden potential system. The free-to-play clone Rosés, they're all amazing. These are characters that came out during the global Dokkan GDC celebration. If you see a 0 out of 12, more than likely you have not touched that, which again, I have not. And you can see I have a lot of stuff to do, chat. Currently, I just have a lot to do. But on your bonuses, this is where you want to go to always knock out your daily activities. God level intensive training is how you get skill orbs. Not the best way to get them, but they're there. Big Bucks Hercule challenge. This is how you get a lot of Zenny, but it does cost stamina. So a lot of people are against that. So they'll just grind easy A's past their limit. What I mean by that is they'll go over here. When you see fight 31, that means you're done with all the medals that you need to awaken the character. When you go beyond that, you get Zenny. You get a Zenny Hercule statue, which equals to 1 million Zenny. And you can see the top right hand corner. That's how much you'll need. Easy A's, when you easy A a character, it is very expensive. Easy A just one. Doesn't matter. It's very, 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 very expensive to do that. Look at that. Red Ribbon Army, 0 Mortals Plan. I just knocked out all the missions, and I just got the rest of the stuff that I need for that. So also, if you get stuck and you don't know what you need to farm or do in the game, right hand corner Giru's guide is very helpful. So he will show you where you can go farm super attack levels. Like right here for this example, I do have a summonable Zamasu. It tells me where to go get more copies of him to feed into his SA. TN. It shows you exactly where to go farm TN. This is the best one to farm TN, by the way. The Saiyan Warrior race, the one that says DB Story, that's the best way to farm TN. Piccolo. It tells you where to go farm Piccolo. Trunks. So a lot of different Trunkses. I definitely recommend using Giru's guide so you can actually learn where to go. This Trunks is available. Oh yeah, Trunks did get a new formidable SSR. Goku, you definitely want to do just this one right here because it's a TUR, which that's the best way to farm base Goku right there. So hopefully this guide, I fulfilled all of your questions. If you had questions about the game, hopefully I have answered all of them. If I did not, please leave me a comment down below. I definitely want to get all you guys up to speed on what Dokkan Battle is doing, because I believe next year is going to be even crazier. So definitely like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. It's your boy Smooth. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.